Hello UPSC aspirants, how are you? I hope all of you are doing good, guys. So, welcome back. Today again we are going to discuss something amazing, PYQs, right? So, I am thinking of discussing 2020 PYQs, right? Before that, guys, I welcome you to on the platform of Unacademy. So, Unacademy Ultra Combat is going on, guys. So, please. Yes, we are the India's largest learning platform. There is no doubt about it, isn't it? Why? Because we have got the best teams for UPSC. You can have a look at the team that we have. They are India's most sought out trainers. Now, I would like to announce, a batch, bilingual batch. It starts on October 20th. So you can subscribe it, you can call the number and know all the details. All right. Also, there is October extension offer for Iconic and Plus. Kindly make a note of this as well. This is, Iconic and Plus, also Iconic combo and Plus combo available to you. Please, it is valid only till October 19th. And then there is a surprise for UPSC CSE Prelims 2023 aspirants. We are launching a 9-month plus GS subscription for you. Details are given to you. There is an early bird price available. So kindly avail it before 24th of October. And yes, CSAT as a batch has been announced. We would be starting the classes in November. Please don't let CSAT be the hurdle, right? Let's crack it together, guys. And then compete, battle, and know where you stand when a laptop price is up till 2 lakh rupees. Also, guys, Unacademy Civil Services Championship is back. Win scholarships, prizes from a pool of rupees 40 CR, right? And then you get an amazing offer to meet and greet with an IAS officer, rankers. And then nothing can stop you from chasing your UPSC CSE dreams. Avail EMI options, 0% EMI also available. And then UPSC CSE test series, mains test series and optional test series are available. Please check out the details over here, guys. And then my name is Rishi Bhargava, and I train students for CSAT. And today we are going to discuss something really important. Before that, you can join us on Telegram, IAS Icons 1, and also you can follow me on my community, Bhargava Rish. So check the CSAT. That is something we really want to do. We don't have to have a hurdle when we think about CSAT. So recently there was a survey amongst UPSC aspirants. Though the size was very small, but the result was that 70% people think CSAT is a real hurdle for prelims, right? So what I'm going to discuss today is going to be CSAT paper 2022. So let's do it, guys. CSAT problems 2020, not 2022, right? CSAT problems year 2020. Actually, CSAT started appearing to be tough since 2018, right? Yes, then 2018 onwards, CSAT has become really tough. Though I believe 16 and 17, a lot of data interpretation questions were there. I would be discussing those papers as well. And yes, with the huge demand, I will be discussing a lot of reading comprehensions as well, right? So now let's talk about CSAT problems. See this, how many zeros are there at the end of the following product, guys? Number of zeros, an amazing question. I am also surprised that they gave 0. Now, what exactly is a 0 at the end of the number, right? A 0 at the end of the number. So I say, how many zeros are there at the end of 6,000? So you say, sir, come on, 3 zeros. But I don't want to do this. I say 6,000 is basically 6 into 10 into 10 into 10. So basically number of zeros means number of tens. That is what he wanted to ask. How many number of tens are there in this product? And when we talk about 10, 10 is a combination of prime number 2 and 5. So basically now he is asking how many 2's are there or how many 5's are there. So this is the exact question. So see, can I write 1? No need to write. 5, 10 can be written as 1 0 out, then 15 can be written as 3 into 5, 20 as 2, and 25 as 5 into 5. So what I'm doing is I'm just ignoring the zeros that I'm going to put at the end of the number. So then I am also, breaking the number into prime factors. So 25 is 5 into 5, 30 is 3. So I've taken the 0 out. So 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5 and 6 zeros should be taken out. 35 is 5 into 7, and then 40 is 4, which is 2 into 2, and then 45 is 5 into 9, 50 is 5, 55 is 5 into 11, and 60 is 2 into 3. And how many zeros are taken out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These 6 zeros would be there at the end. 6 zeros would be there at the end. Now only thing we need to count is how many 2s are there and how many 5s are there. So let me count 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 has 4 parts. And how many 5s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5 has 8 parts. So definitely 2 to the power 4 combines with 5 to the power 4 to give you 4 more zeros. Right? And then at the there are 6 more. So 4 plus 6 comes out to be 10 zeros. So the number ends with 10 zeros. At the end there are 10 zeros. See how brilliant this question is. I find it to be a real amazing question. Really an amazing question, right? I hope that you have understood this, right? It's a very basic way of solving a question. Then he says how many 5-digit prime numbers can be obtained. Prime numbers can be obtained by using all the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repetition of the digits. Listen, many of you take it as a question on permutations and combinations. I've seen a lot of people struggling with this topic, permutations and combinations. And if you have not done this topic, then you generally believe that this question is out of your league. But I believe this is not a question on permutations and combinations. This is a question on number system. And what exactly the question is basically on divisibility. Divisibility. Now I ask you, what are prime numbers? Numbers which have 2 factors. Right? I don't believe in the definition of a prime numbers as numbers divisible by 1 and by itself, because 1 is divisible by 1 and 1 is divisible by itself, but 1 is not a prime number. So what are prime numbers? Having only 2 factors. Now he says you have to make a 5-digit prime number. I can surely tell you that most of you won't even be knowing a 3-digit prime number, right? 2-digit prime number is the limit. A 3-digit prime number is also tough for you to find, isn't it? So now he is asking about a 5-digit prime number which can be obtained by using all the digits without repetition, which means you have to use all 5 digits. So, there is so much in your mind, because if you know permutation combination, you think that, sir, this is 5 factorial. There would be 120 such numbers. Out of 120 such numbers, how many are prime? How many are prime? That is a question that comes into your mind. But I must tell you, guys, this is not a question on permutations and combinations at all. Then, sir, what question is it, right? What question is it? I would say this exactly is a question on divisibility. Think about it. So, This is nothing, yeah. You see, what is sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5? 6, 6 and 3 comes out to be 15. If 15 is the sum, the number obtained by using these 5 digits is always divisible by 3, which means number cannot be a prime number. Come on, there is no such number. Clear? Which means any number obtained by using these 5 digits is a multiple of 3, which means it cannot be a prime number. So there are 0 prime numbers. Listen, this is what CSAT is. People, those who have done permutation combination, they also struggle, but it's not a question on permutation and combination at all. It's a question on numbers, right? Let's see the next one. Now it says one page is torn from a booklet whose pages are numbered in the usual manner starting from the first page as 1. The sum of the numbers in the remaining pages is 195. The torn page contains which of the following numbers? Now this is amazing. A page has been torn and now he is asking which page was torn. Again, this is actually a CAT question. Same kind of question had come on in CAT, right? So if you see my number system classes, you would realize that we have done this question in the classes. What happens is, guys, we know that 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up till n is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2 for n belonging to natural. So if you add the page numbers, this is actually 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on. This is what is being done. Then sum comes out to be 195. So sum comes out to be 195 if there are n pages. But one page was missing. One page was missing, which means I say if there are n pages, it has to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up till n has to be greater than 195. Reason, the page was actually missing. One page was actually missing. And then it is n into n plus 1 by 2 is greater than 195. Now generally if you are an engineer, you would start solving this question because you have that inclination of solving. So n square plus n is greater than 390 and you try finding value of n using quadratic equation. They don't need quadratic equation. They actually do not need even intervals. So why would you be doing so, right? Rather than going for this, guys, please start putting values. So I say if book had 10 pages, so 10 into 11 by 2 comes out to be 55 minus suppose page number 10 also 45. It is not near 195, which means the book would have more than 10 pages. The book would have more than 10 pages, right? Similarly, if I say book had 15 pages, suppose I say book had 15. See, it works on assumption, right? Book had, I say pages were n is equal to 15 pages. In that case, 15 into 16 by 2 comes out to be 15 into 8, which comes out to be 120. Sum comes out to be 120, and if a page is being torn, the answer would be less than 120, which means book would have more than 15 pages because the sum was coming out to be 195. So if I say if the number of pages were 20, sum would be 20 into 21 by 2, which is 10 into 21, which is 210. Yes, this may be possible. So if the book had 20 pages, some of the pages should have been 210. Now pick options. Option number, page number 7 and 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. So 210 minus 15 comes out to be 195. This was given to you, which means book had 20 pages. Its sum was 210. Page number 7 and 8 were missing. That is the reason sum comes out to be 195. Tell me, what should we teach? How beautifully they have done it. Tell me, how beautifully, isn't it? Amazing way of solving questions. I find this to be the most amazing way to solve the questions. Clear, guys? No solving required, and see, the option does not have anything like none of these. So you should have been smart enough. Rather, you should have added 195 plus sum of 5 and 6 is 11, comes out to be 206. So can n into n plus 1 is equal to 206, or 195 plus 15 comes out to be 210. Can it be equal to n into n plus 1 is equal to 210, and so on? This is one more way of solving this kind of question. Easy? Yes, sir. Next, let's see. He says a bottle contains 20 liters of liquid A. 4 liters of liquid is taken out and it's replaced by same quantity of B. Again 4 liters of mixture is taken out and replaced by same quantity, right? Then he says, what is the ratio of quantity of liquid A to liquid B? This is a question on the topic, we call it allegations or mixtures. This is their hot favorite topic and they have been giving a lot of questions on it. I just don't understand why they like it so much, but yes, this is one question where people generally get really confused. Now I think, guys, if I give it a beautiful aspect of depreciation, 4 liters were taken out of 20 liters. So 4 upon 20 comes out to be 1 by 5, which is 20% going out. 20% going out, right? So if I say 20 liters of A was there, so 20% depreciation minus 20%, so definitely minus 20% would come out to be 16, right? And then B, 4 liters of B came in, which means this is again 20. And again there is a depreciation of minus 20% depreciation. So rather than applying depreciation of 20% on this 20, why don't you apply depreciation on 16? Because I am not bothered about B, I am bothered about how much is liquid A, and this was B. So 20% minus of 20% comes out to be how much? It comes out to be, guys, 3.2. So 16 minus 3.2, right, comes out to be 12.8. See, what happens is 20% of 16 is 3.2, right, and 16 minus 3.2 would actually be 13 minus 0.2, which is 12.8. And what would be remaining, guys? The remaining portion would actually be the liquid B. So this is liquid A. So remaining B would actually be 7.2 without any doubt. So I'm not applying a formula, otherwise there is a formula available where he says that left out quantity is equal to original times 1 minus portion taken out upon original raised to the power number of times it has happened. I'm not applying because you don't know it. So I'm just solving it without applying it. Why? Because you know percentages. So now in the final go, liquid A is 12.8 and liquid B is 7.2. So what is the ratio? 12.8 is to 7.2 comes out to be 16 is to 9. Answer. So I have given you a beautiful vision. Rather than thinking about liquids, I'm thinking about depreciation by 20%. Nobody is going to give you this beautiful a vision, guys, right? Please check out, make a note of it. This is important. Clear, guys? All right. So, sir, next one. So let's see the next one. He says, as a result of 25% hike in the price of the rice per kg, a person is able to buy 6 kg less rice for rupees 1200. So, what was the original price of the rice? There are two ways of going about this question. So, I have got a very beautiful shortcut, but you have to attend my lectures on percentages. So, I have already delivered you Guru Mantra 1 or percentage, but there is Guru Mantra 2, Guru Mantra 3 and Guru Mantra 4, and then any question on percentages would be a piece of cake. But before that, let's talk about this question now. I just don't know what to do, so I'll do it in a very rational way. So let the quantity and price, and I'm going to do it in a very rational way because this is a way to go. If I say the price was rupees X per kg and he was able to buy Y, which means X into Y was rupees 1200. He was able to, then he says, as a result of 25% hike in the price. So please Guru Mantra 2, price hike. So the new price is 1.25 times X. In that case, see 25% hike. In that case, he is able to buy 6 kg less, so Y minus 6. Then which gives you 1.25x times Y minus 6 is again equal to 1200 rupees, which means he wanted to invest only 1200 rupees. He was able to buy 6 kg less rice because of this increase, right? So now I have got two equations. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So if I make them equal, it is x into y is equal to 1.25 times x into y minus 6, and x cancels out, and this comes out to be 5 by 4. So y is equal to 5 by 4 times y minus 6, which means 4y is equal to 5y minus 30, which means y is equal to 30. So the price was, quantity was 30. If the quantity was 30, so original price was what? X would actually be 1200 upon 30, which comes out to be 40. So the price was rupees 40. Alright. So one way of solving a question, a very easy way of solving a question. Now I am not giving you a shortcut because there is no point giving a shortcut. You may not even understand it. But see, if you talk about, see, there is an increase. So you just check out Guru Mantra 4. I have done it. Guru Mantra 4. So there is an increase of 25%, which means 1/4 increase. Then there should be a corresponding decrease of 1 upon, see, if the increase is 1 by n, corresponding decrease is minus of 1 upon n plus 1, which means decrease would be minus of 1 by 5, which is minus of 20% decrease. And this 20% decrease actually corresponds to 6 kg. This 20% is equal to 6 kg. There has been a decrease in consumption, and that decrease in consumption is by 20%, which is 6 kg. So I say 20% comes out to be 6 kg, then 100% comes out to be how much? 30 kg. So there was a consumption of 30 kg. His price was 1200 upon 30, which is rupees 40. But I don't think right now it is a very genuine way of understanding till the time you haven't done this as a topic. Alright, till the time you haven't done this as a topic. Clear? Kindly write it. I think you should write both the explanations, both are important. Clear? Great going, guys. Next. This is amazing question now. He says, in adult population of a city, 40% men and 30% women are married, right? What percentage of married adult population if no men? He says if no men marries more than one woman and no woman marries more than one man, right? And then he says, and there is no widows or widowers, and no man marries a man and no woman marries a woman also is something not written but has to be taken consideration into, right? So now this is a great question. He says 40% of men and 30% of women are married. So number of men and number of women, equal number of men and equal number of women are married. He says every man is married to a woman and there is no man who is married two times or no woman who is married two times, which means basically he says is 40% of men is equal to 30% of women that are equal. That is the reason, it would happen. That is a how we can think, isn't it? Because a man is married to a woman. So I say let number of men, as soon as they are equal, let number of men be 300 and number of women be 400. Now you can see 40% of 300 is 120 and 30% of 400 is 120, which means now we are very much comfortable. Total number of men are 300, total number of women are 400. So total adult population is 700. Right? Now what is he asking? What percentage of married adult population is? So what is the married adult population? Come on, guys. Now how many men are married? So 120 men are married to 120 women. So total married population is 240. So he's asking 240 upon 700 is what percentage? 33 now, and see the percentage is so close. So it's actually 240 divided by 7. Because it is so near, we have to check 1, 21, right? 30, right? See, guys, this is 3 and 21, 30, and then this is 4, 28, 2, right? So actually, it is 34 2 by 7. Answer. I have seen a lot of explanation in a lot of books, and such a weird explanations are given to you that I thought, chalo, let me do this question for you, right? So I assume number of men to be 300, number of men to be 300, and number of women to be 400, and rest is in place. It is in front of you only, right? So things are sorted out, guys. So let's move to the next one. What is remainder? Now this is a special question. For understanding this question, you may have to attend my class on remainders, right? So I suggest all of you to please attend my class on remainders. I am doing it, but please remember you have to attend the class. There is a trick that I am using it. You have to know this trick, right? So it is, what is the remainder when 51 into 27 into 35 into 62 into 75 is divided by 100? Is divided by 100 is given a notation, is represented by a straight line. It is not upon 100. It's just is divided by 100. So I just mean to say is this is happening 51 into 27 into 35 into 62 into 75. So this is the meaning of this, whatever I have written, is divided by 100. This is the meaning, right? So it is 51 into 27 and 35 is what, 5 into 7, right? Or just keep it like that. Just a moment, guys, right? Can I write it as 51 into 27 into 35 and the 62 is written as 31 into 2 and 75 is written as 25 into 3 upon 100. Right? Now what is the product of 2 and 25? 50. So 51 into 27 into 35 into 31 into 3 into 50 is divided by 100. Now please, if you check out my class, please cancel off common factor above and below. 50 and 100 has a common factor of 50, which means it is 51 into 27 into 35 into 31 into 3 divided by 2. So what did I do? Cancel 50. What did I do? Cancel 50 above and below. Not allowed in mathematics, but I have done it, so please don't worry. Right? So once, now see, now guys listen, 51 when divided by 2, remainder is 1. 27 is an odd number, divided by 2, remainder is 1. 35 divided by 2, remainder 1. 31 divided by 2, remainder 1. 3 divided by 2, remainder 1, divided by 2. So basically it is 1, and whatsoever had you cancelled, please bring it back. 1 into 50, which is 50. Right? So the remainder is 50. Remember the trick. Cancel off the common factors above and below, and then bring back those common factors again. Alright, so please do not disclose this trick. I hope that you have enjoyed the trick, and I really enjoy training you guys. So with that, I hope that I have given you beautiful insight on 2020 questions. Be aware of it, guys. Things are tough. CSAT is not that easy. With that, I would take a leave. Thank you so much. Please stay safe, stay healthy, have a green Diwali, have a beautiful Diwali, have a prosperous Diwali. I wish you all the best. I wish you a lot of happiness, lot of prosperity on Diwali and otherwise as well. My greetings to all of you, my namaskar to all of you, your parents, your elders, everyone, your friends and family. Wish you a great and happy Diwali. With that, thank you so much. Jai Hind.